Morning, everyone. Today is July 26th, and I just looked at the rain gauge. We got about 80 hundredths last night rain, and it rained pretty hard, and there was some hail that was laying on the ground. About 11:30 it rained. But yeah, it keeps everything going, and these soybeans keeps them pecking away. But all right, today I keep saying all right on my videos. I need to stop doing that. But today we got a Cummins guy coming to set these M11s in these Gleaner combines. We're gonna go through and do the overheads on them. They got probably 2,000 to 3,000 hours on the engines. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the valve covers on it and set the valves on the overhead side. And what I'm going to try to do is do a video on it. And so next time if we ever have to do it, or somebody wants to do it, they can pull the video up and see it. I was told there's timing marks like on the flywheel, A, B, and a C, and hopefully I can get it documented correctly. And if we ever have to do it again, we'll have it for reference, or if somebody else wants to do it. So anyway, here we go again. Saying anyway, let's go out here and walk out here and take a look at these soybeans a little bit. Hopefully the sun's not in your eyes, and you can at least see what's happening. Let me flip you around. Okay, we're out here in these. Oh, I see we're starting to get some blooms on here. Boy, for us, they look fairly well knee high, which we planted these. All these are at 12-inch spacing. Yeah, there's so you can see it. There's a bloom coming. So they're just starting to bloom, and thank goodness we're getting rain when they're blooming, which is supposed to help them a lot. So. Okay, let me get inside here. Oh. So when he is coming up here to take a look at these Cummins, they're, like I said, they're Cummins M11s. He's going to take his laptop, plug in, see what kind of errors are in there, or what the horsepower rating and all that's set at. So we need to pull the air cleaner off so we can get to the valve covers, and so I'm not going to document all that. Just what he starts working on their setting. Okay, I got to get inside. Well, a little bit of pre-work we had to do before he comes is we took off the main belt. We'll have to get a socket or wrench, something so we can turn the motor over. Turbo we took off just for checking it out, make sure bearings are good in it. Let me crawl up here. Oh, getting old. Anyway, they pulled off the air cleaner, the bracket. So now we got nothing but the valve cover to take off. A little bit of dirt and stuff on here. We don't want that dirt to fall in there, but so we just got to pull that off. Whoops. Yeah, that should be okay. So like I said, pre-work to get, so when he's here, we ain't got to horse around. I'll bring you back.
How's this one?
All right, on with this M11 overhead setting. Anyway, right as of now, we cleaned everything up. That's the big thing, is cleaned everything up before we start. But we got Cordell from Dickinson is actually here, the guy helping us, or going to show us how to do this, because we got like 4 or 5 M11s here, Cummins. So anyway, we're just starting on one. We got everything sprayed it good with brake cleaner, and now we're just getting ready to get the procedure and start setting the thing. So a lot of them springs look loose or not too bad.
Well, this one, the link is loose, so that one would have to be set, but we need to get To do
Let
it,
me just feel, where do you feel the link?
the link is on the bottom. You can turn it.
Okay.
See how you can turn?
Yeah.
And then they want that set. I've got a T-head.
Oh, right up here is a
That you
T-head.
take and put that in there, and then it clicks. You know, that sets it at
Oh.
0.
Okay.
And then the top stops you got to hold up. And this
So this is number 3 hole from the.
from the front be 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4, 5, 6.
so it's the 4th hole that has the issue, or not the issue, but a loose one so far.
Yeah, see, that's STC.
Well, STC
It's
is.
got oil going to it.
Oh,
It
ST
sets
is.
it in advance
Okay.
when you start it cold.
Okay.
So then the other one must have the top stops.
Okay. To set our timing, let me get this light here. The actual, let me point it
You
down
can
there.
see this.
Hang on a second, let me see.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
gotta go from the other side. There's,
the auxiliary.
there's a mark right here, and that's probably top center.
Yep.
Then over here is 1 and 6.
All right.
And then about every third there's going to be a mark. So there'll be another one coming up. But this one I think should be top dead.
All right. So this is actually off the, I thought it was off the crankshaft, but this is just
This is
the
accessory.
accessory pulley. That's where all the marks are. That one there shows like an A on it, I believe. The one, this one on top here.
Well, that shouldn't be A already. This is C. So that's,
Yes, let
they
me,
should be about a third apart. There shouldn't be another mark. Is that what it says, A?
I think so. Let me zoom in a little bit. I guess I can't see. Well, whatever. I guess you're gonna have what, a mark on the A, B,
This
C?
one is C. So we'll get it marked and then turn it over, and then we want to come up to A. It's starting with A and then setting injector and valves on cylinder 3.
Okay. So what is on that marking on there? It's A, B, C. Is that the kind of marking you have?
Yeah, A, B, C.
Okay.
A is 1 and 6. You know, the old way of setting them, but they changed their settings. So, because when you'd be on A, there'd be, you know, loose valves and injector up on either 1 or 6.
Okay.
And then it goes into firing order. Then because you go 1, 5, 3, 6, 2, 4. So if you're on A, the old style, you're the 1 or 6, and then B is 2 or 5, and then 3 and 4 is C.
That's the old style, right? You're saying?
The old way of setting it.
Oh, the old way.
That you would just, you know, set your valves. You could go through and never had to really do the marks. You
Okay.
just would set it, injector down, your valves are up, set the valves. You know, so the injector's up, but with the STC and the top stop, they went with a different procedure.
Different configuration. See where the marks are going to be, so we'll wait till we get a mark now. We'll get on a mark and then we'll set it.
This is C.
So, okay, we'll be
No,
back.
this says
The mark, something I just asked, yeah, if you shine the light on there, and the mark, can you point where the mark is on the casting?
right here.
Okay, right there's the mark.
That's
and
where you line up.
you line up off that mark here. A, B,
Each time
top,
you turn
center.
around, A, B, C, or top
Okay.
dead center.
Yeah, that's the casting that's on the actual block itself.
Because right now, we're so close that that injector still isn't loose, but I probably have to come back a little bit, and it might.
Just to set it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll get one mark set and then we'll get back to you.
Loose.
Hey, hang on
The
one
link is
second.
loose.
Okay. This is the start of our actual setting. So we're on A right now. We had to make a complete revolution on A. At this point,
We set valve and injectors on 3.
we're setting valve and injectors on 3.
cylinder 3.
And also
on letter
4
A.
or just
No,
3?
just 3.
Just 3.
So we're going to do 1, 5, 3, and then it's going to be 6. 1, 5, 3, 6, and then 2, and then 4, and then 1, and 5.
Okay, hang on here.
Cylinder 5.
All right, we're on mark A, and what it says is cylinder 3 exhaust is loose. which that what we have. If you look at it, you
And
can
this
see,
one is loose too.
Yeah, they're
you
both-
you can move them. So,
all
so
three.
they're loose. And then you go to 5 to check them.
So now we're going to 5. We're doing a check on 5. That's on mark A.
5 should be loose too, right?
So actually, using a feeler gauge, and what kind of clearance are we supposed to have?
Spec is 25, but I always set them at 23.
25.
It's 25, your exhaust would always clatter
Oh,
and
okay.
make noise, and that extra 2 thousandths. And then when you've got 25 or you got 23, you don't make noise.
So 23 is on the exhaust percent. Okay.
Yes. Some classes.
25. No, 25.
That's 25.
A little
And
tight,
it's-
huh?
Well, no. It doesn't slide through like it should, but 23 does.
Okay.
But I like to set them tight. Do you want me to set it to the actual spec, or are you all right with 23?
Well, whatever you. I mean, you're better at this than us. Yeah. You set it 23. Whatever you.
I've probably only done 5,000 overheads in my career.
I'm not going to argue with you. You tell me
And
what.
I do have a torque wrench too. When they torque these up.
Okay. Plus you got a fancy T-handle. What the heck?
It's not sliding, is it?
No, that was not, and that's a 23.
You have to back her.
It's going to be stubborn.
There it goes. Now she's tight again.
Well, if that's the way it wants to be. If it's tight 25, then it'll be loose 23.
Oh, you just set it at 25 tight, huh?
Tight 25, and then 23 is, and
Little
then
loose.
that's the way we're going to leave it.
Yeah, we'll leave it. That sounds good. So what we're doing is setting them tight on 25, and 23 slides in somewhat loose. So are they all set at 25 or 23 then?
All your exhaust 25, and then your intake's 14.
Oh, intakes are 14, okay. You set them 14 or you go to,
Yeah, I'm going to set 14. I stayed at 14 all the time.
okay. All right. Well, this is number 5 we did.
Yep. And then we don't do an injector, we roll to the next mark.
So do we do 3 also now at this point or not?
No.
Just 5.
We're starting with 5, and then we move. When we do the next one, they do valves and an injector on different cylinders. So it'll tell you on the
Got that or
next one is 6. What was it? Injector or valves on 3, and injector on 6. If you can see that. Then now we go to the next number. Now we're going to B, and then set. Those are set.
So when we go to B, which one are we setting now?
Going to B,
And we set.
and we set
3 and 3.
valves on 3. You see, these are coming up. This one's got to come a little bit more. Before you set at 3, an injector on 6.
Oh, okay.
That
All right,
one-
I'll go down and I'll help you turn here. All right, this is Welcome back. This is the R72 engine, and we got it set. We're ready to put the cover on it. We just did a little checks on it, see if we found anything that didn't look right, but it looks good. Just for checking, but yeah. Other than that, the arms, we went through it. Springs, didn't see any issues with springs or anything, or so just we're doing a once over before we you just never know if a guy catches something upside down. Here, let me go upside down, and doing a once over before we put the cover on it. And all the springs, you didn't find no loose springs, Zach, or nothing broke? Okay, we're gonna put the cover on, put a new gasket on, and away we go. This is the R75. We're done setting everything on the overhead. Just kind of taking a little shot for reference down the road of it's actually really clean. This right up in top here, I guess there's tiny little holes in there. The oil comes out of them holes to help oil inside here. But anyway, just taking a shot for reference for down the road, and we're going to put the cover on and button this thing up. Okay, talk later.